Okay, everyone, welcome back. In this section, we're talking about content editorial plans. So why should we do a content or editorial plan, or why should we have a plan to post content? And what does it have to do with SEO, I guess you're wondering. So I guess the plan is about preparing you for what things you're going to be creating and coming up. It gives you a bit of a timeline and gets that sort of schedule happening with your content. But the reason it's important to SEO is when you update content on your website, when Google crawls that, it takes a timestamp of what that content looks like on a particular date. So if you're constantly producing new content, as well as updating old content, Google will see that in its search results and in the big algorithm that it uses. The freshness of the content is a factor in determining where you rank against others. So if you can picture a site that hasn't been updated for 2 years, and then Google finds your site, which is freshly either updated or created, and it has all the other factors that the older page does, you'll rank higher than that page because your content is newer, and therefore it should be more relevant to answering whatever it is that the user is trying to find out. So that's why you should do it. So what should be in your content editorial plan? So the plan should have what you're going to produce, what content. Is it a blog post? Is it a page? Is it a YouTube video or a podcast video? So you also need to have what date are you going to publish it, or if you do it in weekly blocks, which week 1, week 2, etc. So who will create the content? Is it you? Do you have the luxury of having multiple people create content for your site? If you do, then allocate who that person is so that they know what they're creating and when they're creating it. You should also put down what keywords you're going to be focusing on for this piece of content, and that'll just help with your SEO plan in general, so that when you create your blog post saying, hey, I've done a new YouTube video, go check it out on this link, you can design that blog post with your keywords and target your Google searching to help that post rank highly, which will get you more clicks through to your YouTube video, which hopefully will get you more views and likes and whatever on YouTube as well. So you can see how that kind of ties into that whole process. So it's a good idea to think about what keyword you'll use up front, and you can even do some research around what good keywords are that you'll use in that article, so that you're prepared in advance, and you're not just sort of chucking words in there just for the sake of it. That's all you need in a content plan or an editorial plan, is just a simple kind of Word document with those items in it, just listed out. And you can even try and do that in advance, and create the content in advance and then schedule it to be published, so that you're not constantly on the run creating content. But yeah, certainly if you put some thought into some keywords, it'll go a long way for your SEO strategy. So pause this video, go away and think about the things that you're going to put in your content editorial plan. Draft up a document, create a spreadsheet, put those columns in it and start to think about what content you'll be creating. And then come back for the next section. I'll see you shortly.